Okay, sorry about that. I was just having some trouble with Mr. Poettering. Damn you, Pulse Audio, damn you! Okay, now that that's over, and we are once again in stereo mode instead of 7.1, everything should be fine. Okay. So, let's actually play this game now that we are... everything is working. Audio on Linux. What are you thinking? What are you expecting? But fine. So, no voice acting though, so this part won't be like talked or anything. I really wish they would have like some sort of a like Kerbal thing going here. Something cutesy and nice and stuff. All of the ads. All of the ad money. All the Twitch money. Actually, we're not getting any money from those ads, so you're free to block them if you want to. So yeah, this is the Mims beginning. It's a new God game that was released on Steam. It's currently in early access, it's in late beta at the moment, so it's not alpha like many other games are. And I really hate the camera. That's one of the things that I don't like about this game. Especially now that I'm in windowed mode and my cursor is going places. Maybe I should play this in like full screen or something. Ugh. Yep. But anyway, so our current objective here, and I might have to actually switch this to full screen mode if it's like this, because it's very difficult to pan the camera around if you have the cursor going outside the window. But anyway, so our so our main objective is to create 5 Mims Guardians, so those are soldiers, and we also have our secondary objectives, so we need to oh, and by the way, the Mims officer must survive, but our secondary objective is to research the fruit freeze skill, which will allow us to carry fruits from further away. Actually, yeah, this is simply not currently. I can't handle with this, so or handle this rather. So I'm going to go back to the options and I'm going to increase the resolution back up to 1080, and I'm going to go full screen. And I'm also going to make sure that the game is actually visible properly. But that's just because I can't stand the stand playing that game with like bad controls, because the controls for the camera are already bad. But especially if you're playing it in windowed mode, I wouldn't suggest playing it like that. Anyway, now everything is working and we can start to create our stuff. So this here is our Mims officer, he must survive, and these are Mims here. They are your little minions and they will do what you tell them to. And in this case we need to create enough guardians to protect our little colony here. And apparently it's raining. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create... Actually, we already have our little side tower here. But we need these fruit to get a more biomass, which we will then use to... we will use it to build more stuff, basically. So we need an extractor, and we need it in a place the mims can get some fruit from. So it seems there's a lot of fruit around here. And also we need to start carrying that stuff over to the extractor as soon as possible. Because this thing. So this thing here, you're playing with a ton of different meters, and this is the most important meter here. So this is the smellometer, I think, and this tells you how much your island smells. So currently it smells like fruit, and that's going to invite like nasty critters that are going to just be annoying. So we don't want that, so obviously we want to carry all of these fruit into the extractor and get a bunch of biomass. And we also need those guardians, and I think you get them from here. So what do I need to do, by the way? So I need to get these guys, but I can't recruit them at the moment. Also, this is your like god abilities menu. Oh, I'm Samsai, the video dude. So you have these various kinds of spells that you can cast. Actually, I'm a bit disappointed by the like god aspects of this game. This game is advertised as a god game, but really you're not doing that much like god stuff. You're not raising land like in, say, Populous. Populous was a nice game, I have to say. I played that a few years ago. The beginning, that is. So your like god powers are basically these here, and these allow you to replenish health and energy. You can make these guys a bit faster, or you can burn plants to make more room for buildings. You can also blast these nasty critters. So here is an annoying one. So if I can get this guy into, yeah, this is the Cateruhus, and what these guys do is they eat your fruit before you get to extract them. And what I want to do is I want to blow him up with my god powers. And that's the basic idea here. And the more your island smells, the more critters you have on your island. So obviously you want to keep the fruit smell down. And if you get a lot of these guys, you will start to get the creature smell, which is going to invite predators. And predators isn't something we want to have around here. You can discover technology or give new skills. We need a new silo, I think. And I can't build that stuff before I get a new silo. Okay, let's build a new silo there, so that we can store more. Also, these guys are getting depressed, so we should give them a bit more energy, a sap, like that. And now they are going to work a bit faster for a moment. They also have their... oh, they don't actually have their own house yet. We need to build that at some point. So you can either manually replenish their health by using the replenish ability, or you can build a house for them and they are going to rest manually. But now we need to start thinking about things like energy. So if we want to use buildings like the biolab, which actually this is the science center, so we need to build a biolab. We need energy, and one of the ways we can generate energy is by building wind turbines. So these turbines are going to produce energy, which is obviously good for us. And I can't cast stuff around here. This is too far away from my side tower. But I can do this, and that way I can replenish some energy there. We also have one more resource type. We have the gems, and the gems are something you need to get by trading. which is why I'm a bit worried at the moment. Because I want to get back some of those gems. One of the things I don't like about this game at the moment is that if you build too much stuff and you don't have the correct stuff, you can actually run out of gems and you need to restart the level. Also, you're going to die. Maybe not now, but maybe a bit later. And you get your psi power, or this, I guess this is psi power. At least I'm going to call it that. From your minions. And I can also order them around, but I don't really want to do that. Pick up that fruit there. So let's build a wind turbine, I think. Is there a good place for it anywhere? This is a bit blocked off. I'd really want it to be here, but I can't have it there. And if I have it here, well, first of all, there's not enough space, and it's going to block off this area completely. And I can't put it here either. Okay, awesome. Thanks. I think this will have to do then. It's a bit blocked off, and there are buildings and trees around here, but we don't have a better place for the turbine at the moment. Also, you. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. You're going to go flying. Maybe I should save some energy for the replenish spell. Because my guys are getting very tired. And when they become tired, they simply won't run as fast. And that means they won't be able to catch the fruit, because there are tons of these things around here. We definitely need those guardians. We can currently only retrieve normal mims, not the... But I can make you attack, right? I want you to kill all of those nasty critters. Hey guys, you need to start working. It's not time for sleeping yet. There we go. Okay, now we have a wind turbine. And as you can see, this game actually looks kinda good. The texture work isn't bad, the shading is... it's not the greatest shading, but it's good enough. I just haven't gotten around to doing that. I should. We sort of created this Twitch channel. It was a bit rushed, really. We thought about making those live streams on YouTube, but then we noticed that no, not the Russian people, the German people can't watch our live streams if we live stream on YouTube. So we switched to Twitch, and I sort of created this Twitch channel and then never really looked at it again. Now, next thing we need is the biolab, because we need something to trade with. And one thing that we can use to trade is these chicken-like things. So we need that, and we need the spaceport. And I also need to... Guys! Okay. Good. Maybe I should also ask you to be a bit more quick about your movements. And these guys are just eating all of the stuff. Okay. Can you guys move a bit faster, please? Also, you're going to kill all of these guys. I want to see you fight, actually. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, later. You are also very, very tired. You too, but I think you'll manage. Okay. So our officer killed everyone here. That's good. Really good. Also, be a bit faster. What are you doing? You're just running around the— oh, you're the officer. Never mind. That's your job, basically. Run around the place and don't do anything stupid. And now everyone is tired again. I really need this skill. The fruit-free skill. And I also need to build these guys a house. And they always go up here to find all the fruit. Even if there is fruit around here. Which is a bit weird. Guys? Do you mind being a bit faster about your movements? And you are also going to get replenished. Actually, everyone is going to get preemptively replenished. I'm getting a ton of psi power here. Oh, nice. Our officer guy is actually taking care of the critters. Completely automatically. Is it native? If it is, I might actually try it. Excellent, so we can now research the skill. So now they can carry their fruit from further away. But I'm definitely interested in Dungeon Keeper. I only really played the demo of the second Dungeon Keeper, but I now own the... why are you tired? What's wrong with you? Okay, if it's native, then I'm obviously going to take a look. But yeah, I didn't really get to play Dungeon Keeper until recently. I played the demo on back when I was on Windows, because I was a demo gamer back then. We didn't really get that many like full games, but we had tons of demos. I still have like one of my shelves is just full of demo games and demo CDs and demo DVDs and whatnot. But I now own the GOG copy of the first Dungeon Keeper game. You guys are so... you look so pathetic, but I'm going to replenish you so now you work a bit faster. I need the... we have this, so... research the chicken thing. So we can start getting some money. Or gems. Seriously, you're pathetic. You are not doing anything and you are tired. Okay, so now we have the chono researched and we can start producing them once we get enough biomass. But first I'm going to create this spaceport. That guy threw the fruit and it missed, and it's now here. Okay, now we have enough money for the spaceport, so let's start shipping some space chicken around. This feels like playing Space Colony again. Or what? Yeah, it was Space Colony. Yeah, exactly. That was basically my early gaming life. Playing demos of various kinds of games. And I also played some pirated games. There was some weird stuff with the law back then in Finland, which sort of, I guess, allowed piracy to some extent. I'm not sure. At least that's what my dad tells me every time I talk about those old games. But anyway, I played something like Star Wars. I think it was Battlegrounds. That RTS game and stuff like that. Also, we need to start producing chicken. Okay, awesome. Thank you. And I'm going to... Nope. I'm going to ship everything. Actually, we're not going to ship anything but the journals. That's what I meant to say. And now that we have our spaceport and our biolab set up, we don't really have to care about our gems anymore. So we can basically just throw money at everything possible and be fine with it. Time to go. You need to fight. You need to fight against the nasty little snail-looking things. Look at it. Yuck. Ugh. It looks nasty. Ugh. We need to kill everyone. Everyone that looks like that. And everything. Okay, so where is our little Jono? It's supposed to be around here somewhere. I hear it. There it is. So this is our little Jono, and once it's fully grown up, it's going to walk into the spaceport, and it's going to get transported into some weird place, and it's going to be turned into chicken soup. I think you also need some replenishing, and you also need to stand in the correct place. It's getting very crowded in here. And we still haven't... We have completed the secondary objective, but we still need to get those Mims Guardians. I want to see more first-person RPGs. Those are my thing. We also have the further feature prediction. I'm not sure if that's what we want. I'm going to upgrade to level 2, so maybe that unlocks the Guardians. Where is the officer? Officer! Come here. I have work for you. You need to kill all these nasty things. Oh, I got a psi power, the snail gate. Snail gate. Snail gate slows down units it's used on. It's very useful to slow down hostiles so Guardians can catch them. That's actually a good thing. Also, this building just grew a lot bigger. Might be this, actually. I'm going to research that as well. How much for the house? 6 gems. So I definitely need more chonos. I think I have 2. Oh, I accidentally used my spell on one of my mims. So I need to replenish that immediately. I don't want to be a bad god. I want to be a good god. A friendly god. Okay, that thing is now dead. And our chono is growing. Where is the other chono though? There was supposed to be 2 of them. Don't look so oh, I didn't want to do that. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Luckily you're still somewhat okay. I'm going to fix that for you. No hard feelings or anything. That's like the main objective. Keep the officer alive, and I'm just, yeah. I'm not a smart guy, not at all. 150 for a chono. I'm also going to put this into loading mode, so once we have a chono that's fully grown, it's going to automatically walk into this spaceport. Also, a thing to note about this game is that this game doesn't have like saving inside a level, so you only nope, don't want to do that. I want to use this. Faster! So you can only save, well, the game automatically saves after you complete a level. But you have to play the level straight through. They said they are going to look into this, so hopefully they will implement something for it. Because these levels can take a while. It's not like too long, it only takes around maybe like 30 minutes. But it's still, it would be nice to have some like saving inside a level. Oh, I didn't. I wish that Katarus would have flown down from the edge. That would have been nice. Okay, we have 1 chono in the spaceport, and you need some replenishing, and you need to eat all the fruit. Yes, good job. Overall, the performance of this game is also it's good enough. It runs mostly 60 frames per second solid, sometimes even higher. It only really lags when you like zoom out this far, and it's now 30 frames per second. It's still completely manageable. So nothing to complain about the performance, really. It's also using the Unity engine, which was one of the surprising things about this title. Oh yeah, I use an i5 at 3.33 GHz, and I have an NVIDIA GTX 760. So it's a fairly decent rig. It's not the newest, the most high-end thing nowadays, but it's a good rig anyway. Powerful enough for mostly everything. You need more energy. And you also need to be faster. Run, my little minions, run. Where's that chono? Oh, there's one. and there's the other one. So you still need to eat a couple of fruits before you are ready to be turned into well, food. And you are just a little chono. Very, very small. Yes. I'm not upgrading for maybe a... I think I'm probably not going to upgrade until I'm done with the army. Really. Couple of years, and I'm probably going to be just fine with this until then. I might upgrade during summer if I deem it necessary, but I'm not too really all that keen on upgrading now at this point. There's nothing really that pushes my rig too much. Mostly everything runs at good frame rates, except some titles like the Empire Total War and of course some, let's say, unoptimized titles. It's going to be interesting to see how well BioShock Infinite runs. Because if I am correct, yup, military service is mandatory in Finland. I could do this civilian service, but I don't really want to. I'm just going to go into the army and do all the pew 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 stuff. And considering what the current global situation is, I think we need people in the army. I'm sort of worried about our little neighbor. I'm also planning on going into the special forces, the Special Forces of Electronic Warfare. It sounded interesting, and I think I have, well, maybe the necessary skills. It seems it's mostly about, like, radio stuff, which I'm not an expert at, but I think they are probably going to focus more on, like, internet, because internet is going to be the thing we need to really protect these days. And they are having all sorts of talks about special forces that will protect the internet and the internet infrastructure. So I might be able to do that kind of stuff. Also, you are flying. Oh, you are stuck. And you just fell into the hole. You can now feel sad in the hole. Yep. Personally, I think joining the NATO would be a good thing at this point. But a lot of people disagree with me on that. They think it's going to mean that we have to send a lot of, like, soldiers into weird places like the Iraq and Afghanistan and stuff like that. Of course, we don't really want to do that, but I sort of want the safety of such an alliance. I think it's time to send our first... I guess we could... How are you at the moment? Almost grown up, so there's no point in sending the ship at this point. So I can wait a bit and then send it. Also, I think our range just expanded a lot. So we actually cover most of this area here. I'm going to be a bit mean here. Burn. Haha. Okay. I think I might have burned some of these fruit plants here as well, which is not great. I would prefer not to do that, but wrong way. You're going to go this way, actually. And your situation. Where's one of those chonos? There's one. There's the second one. Okay. I'm also going to fuel the transport. I'm not going to send it quite yet, but once this guy is done, I'm definitely going to send the... Oh. Okay, that guy is actually done. So that's good enough for me, I think. So that's, like, what? 3 chonos? Which is going to be 6 gems. I think that's good enough for me. Okay, time to go. You will become soup for someone. So how much for this? So this requires level 3 side tower. First order of business is probably the house. I need some living quarters for my mims, because they get very tired very easily. So maybe like a house here? What's our range? Yeah, we can probably put a house here. That way it's sort of in a central area. It's very easy to access. We need more chonos. And then we can actually figure out how to get these Mims Guardians. Can I turn you into Guardians? This just turns off the autonomy. Don't want to do that. If you can make it automatic, don't put it into the manual mode. So when is the... Okay, so that's the time it's going to take the transport ship to arrive. I'm currently using the OBS multi-platform program. We've been using that for a while now. It's been working just fine for us. Currently using the latest Git build, with all of the latest fixes and patches and stuff. That reminds me, I really need to upgrade our streaming tutorial. The official GOL streaming tutorial currently talks about Cast Awesome. Oh! Aspidian! Aspidian! Okay, this is bad, this is bad. Get away from there! Okay, this is not good. Where's our officer? Officer! We need to protect our civilians. You need to attack. And I should also do something. Okay, this is not good. We are getting some nasty critters in here. And no, don't! The chono is important. Damn you, officer! Get in here. The chono is dying. The mim is dying. You're running the wrong way. No, Chono, don't die. Don't die on me. You stupid officer. Another thing. Attack! Attack! Damn you! You have the power. Use it. Okay, this is going Oh no, another one! How? This is bad. A meme just died. And you're wrong. Ah. Ah. What am I supposed to do? This is going all kinds of wrong. And I don't like it. Protect your village. Pidions left to kill 4. Okay, so just 4. You can do it! I believe in you. Use the snail power. Okay, one of them is dead. Kill that guy. That guy is killing our mims. Slow him down. Oh, it's too far away. Okay, that guy is dead. Good. There's... Oh no! Don't die. Run! No, don't run there! Run away! Everyone is... Oh god. Come on! The job's not done. I really need to build this right now. These suicidal mims are going to get themselves killed because they are too tired to fend off these nasty critters. Also, that guy is still in the hole. Are there any? There is one of these Spidians here. That's the last one. Okay. Why are you so sad? Oh, you're... yeah, you're hurt. That's why. Okay, now you are fine. We need more mims. Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to research far future prediction. Load transport. So if we have any chonos, load them into the ship immediately. So now everyone can rest if necessary. Whew. This is getting intense. We also need another one of these silos. This is the mims beginning. Sadly, I can't tell Twitch to tell everyone that we are using the mims, playing the mims, playing. What? Oh, you can? Good to know. Where is my officer at the moment? Oh, there's the Spidian. Officer! I require your assistance. You need to go and kill this Spidian. Okay, so it was control and 0 to 9. Okay, control 1. Plusing, yes. You are going to fly. Seriously. You have no tactical skills whatsoever. You are a disgrace. Boom. that worked. Are you stuck in there? If you are stuck up there, I'm going to be mad once again. Get down! You're needed here. And now we need that. Why don't we have any gems? We're supposed to have a lot of gems at this point. Oh right, we built this. That's why we don't have any gems. How much for the house? Oh, 6 gems. So everything went for that. So good. Real good. Real smooth. Also, the single wind turbine is not going to do much good, considering that we have all of these things. So I'm probably going to build another one. I can't build it there. Well, I could, probably, if I burn this plant down. I need to burn it one more time and then we're good. Whew. Maybe I should add a text to the screen to indicate that this is indeed MIMS. Thinking about that. OBS has that capability these days. Oh right, I think maybe not, because last time I tried it, it crashed the crashed OBS completely. Let's avoid that for now. How long have we played this game? For 1 hour. We might want to switch to another game at some point. Also, you need more power. Okay, so how is our Chono situation? We only have 1 in there. So you are one of the Chonos. Okay, so the second one is still being bred. I don't know. I guess that's the right verb. I am bred. Okay, let's not make any funny jokes. This is serious business. Maybe we should turn off some buildings. I can close this, but I can't. I think I can't turn this off. I can turn this off, and I can probably turn. I can release the MIMS. I can turn this off, but I don't think this uses any like electricity. You can build this building even when you don't have any wind turbines, so it doesn't probably use any energy, which is a bit weird, but I think it's fine. Seriously, you need to fight. We can't just give up. And you get out of there before I burn you. One more time, I think. Should we? Yes, we should. We need a lot of Chonos. And because of my electricity situation, I can't really get this fast enough. Interesting. So, are these edible? Not sure. Boom! Goodbye. Okay, Jarper. See you later. We don't have any chonos yet. And this is a bit worrying. You need to eat. Good chono. You too, you need to eat. You all need to eat. Eating is good for your health and good for my wallet. And good for all the memes. So this is 4 and this is 6. We need a lot of chonos. You're almost ready and you are halfway there. Yeah, we played this game for 1 hour. Do you think we should switch to another game, possibly? If you have any suggestions, I will gladly take them. But I sort of want to play Caesarea today. Or Caesarea, if you want to say it that way. I think there are 2 ways you can pronounce that. You're also going to fly away. I don't appreciate your kind around here. I can possibly make you fly as well. That didn't work too well. Nearly there, also nearly there. Maybe I should turn this off and let the chonos eat all the fruit. I also need more fruit. More chonos, rather. Okay, one of them is ready. Am I currently loading them? Yes, I am. Okay, we have 2 chonos going into the spaceport. And this guy is happily eating everything. This place is going to start to smell like fruit, so I'm going to turn this on once again. Just to keep the smell of fruits down. I don't want any unwanted visitors here. Like these guys. Can you just fly away? Almost there. Just walk off the edge. Make me happy. Chono, this thing here. Oh, right. This guy must be super hungry. It's been in the hole for the whole nearly 1 hour. Hole, hole, hole. What are you doing up here? This is not a place for a chono. Well, whatever. I think I'm just going to send all of this stuff. We need 6 gems anyway for a new, like, a new wind turbine and a new silo anyway. So let's send that. I am nearly there. I just need to level this thing up to level 3 and then I can get the further future prediction. I think this, yeah, we can predict timelines and stuff. I think that's probably the way we win. Because I can't figure out... oh, right. Here it is. The garrison is the thing we want. But I need the new silo and the new turbine first before I can get the silo, the garrison. So whatever, I'm fine with that. We've been sort of leveling up stuff for no particular, like reason, but I don't care. And you should be burned to the ground. I need more psi power. Give me all the psi power. More psi power. I need to burn this thing down. Great. And it's still there. So we need to burn it one more time and we are golden. What was... oh, that's just the transport. Okay, fine. I'm going to load the transport and I'm also going to fuel it. Just eat! Eat, little Chono. Okay. Damn you. Damn you, tree. Okay. Now it's away, and I can build this. And now we can get all of the wind power we need. And I also need more mims, but I can't afford to do that right now. I can't build that there. I might have to build it like here. I guess that's the best place for it. And this is nearly done. One of the Chonos is ready. Good stuff, good stuff. Do you want to fly away, maybe? Oh, I can't do that with all of these Chonos around. I don't want to hurt the little guys, but I do want to hurt you. It's also a bit weird that these guys are just praying, and the silo is getting built. But I guess that's the god game nature of this game. So now we can get up to 450 units of biomass. And this should also fix our electricity situation a bit. Because this is higher up, it's also going to spin a lot faster and it will generate a lot more power. This, not so much. There's my officer. You need to go here. You need to take care of this guy. It's eating all of the fruit. And I don't like that. Also, you've decided to come up here, and you're now going to fly away. So two chonos, yeah. Two chonos in the spaceport. At the moment. And this is going to require 6, so we need one more into the spaceport, and we're probably going to have at least some gems to actually recruit the Guardians. So far everything is going well. I think you only need one more fruit and you're okay. You don't eat that. This guy needs it more. And that would be 6. Let's try to get as many of them as possible with a single go. Just eat the fruit. It's not that difficult. See? There's fruit, you eat it. Good. We could of course plant some of these plants if we wanted. Currently there are so many of them that I don't really want to. Okay, that's one more chono. I think this is good enough. I'm going to send you away to get some more gems. So I sent 4, so that should give me 8. And the garrison is 6. So we possibly get to recruit 1 of these, actually. So we have a pest, and then we have this thing. I'm worried. I think we might see a new invasion soon. And there is no way we can get the Guardians in time. Where's the officer once again? I should really figure out these groups. There it is. And you're going exactly where I want you to go. No, that's not the way I want you to go. I want you to go here. What did you say? Oh. Okay, we have the gems. And we need 350 units. Okay, so far everything looks peaceful enough. Only these things. No spiders or anything like that. Everything seems to be good. And I'm hoping that I'm not jinxing it. You need more speed. Okay. Two more. And everyone is up here. Looking for the fruit. And we are going to start loading that thing again. Just this one fruit and we are golden. Okay, awesome. So I can't build that there. I could, if I had the space, I could build it here, but I don't want to. So I guess that only leaves like this place. Nah, that's not good either. Where can we put this thing? It's huge. That thing blocks it here. Are you Mims okay if I crush the house to make room for this thing? It goes there. That's not an optimal place for it. Absolutely not, but I can't figure out a better way. So let's just do that. Maybe I should have turned it at least. Yes, pray to the gods, so your building shall be raised. What are you doing? That guy is just shaking there. Nearly done. And there. So, worker to guardian. This converts one of the workers into a guardian. This feels familiar. That also means that we need to hire a lot more mims. And we also need a lot more gems to do that. That should mean that I have 2 soldiers. Makes me feel so much safer. And there it is, the little guy. Don't just patrol there, just patrol everywhere. I need a new MIM. And we also need more chonos. How many do we have, by the way? 2. I could have checked it here as well. So this requires 1 gem for each one. And we have 1, so if I send this, it should be 4, which means that I can get all of the necessary MIMs into Guardians and I can complete this level. I'm actually fine with that. Currently I need to complete all of these objectives. Well, not the secondary objective, but I do need to create 5 MIMS Guardians. So I have to have 4 more of these MIMS workers turned into a Guardian here, so I need some gems. And I'm selling some chonos to do that. And once I have all those Guardians, this level will end and we can get to the next one, but I'm probably not going to play another level of this because this is taking a bit too long. Instead, I'm probably going to play something else for the rest of the live stream, because this is getting long, but I'm enjoying this, and everyone else seems to be enjoying it as well, because we still have plenty of viewers around here. So I guess people are enjoying this. No one has complained yet, so I'm going by that. You can also turn Guardians into workers if necessary. This is good to know. Basically, we need to turn every single worker in this colony into a Guardian to win. Unless we get more MIMs. But that's expensive. Maybe I should get 1 more chono and then sell that to get some extra gems. So I need 400 biomass as well to get everyone into a Guardian. And I want to do that before I turn them into Guardians, because when I turn them into Guardians they will stop doing all this hauling work. And that's going to make it extremely slow to get all these guys turned into Guardians. So I want to have all of the biomass ready when I start turning them into Guardians. So now I have the necessary gems, but I still need the biomass. I'm going to increase your speed a bit. And I'm going to give you some energy, so you move a bit faster. And you can get all of those sweet, sweet fruit for me. You can also move a bit faster. I'm spamming all of my abilities on them now. Just to make sure I get all of the... I think I'm going to take a screenshot here. Hopefully the audio is still fine. Sometimes taking screenshots screws with the audio of recording software. I'm not sure if OBS is affected, but I've seen simple screen recorder turning recordings into, well, garbage after doing that. So I tend to avoid it if at all possible. I'm not sure what OBS uses to sync the audio and how it reacts to things like the Steam screenshot thing. Be faster. And be less tired. We are nearly there. Just... okay, actually that's good. So let's turn everyone into guardians. So now that guy is going to go into the garrison and he is going to train for a bit, and then he is going to be a nice guardian. Also, you speed up. And next one. So now we only need 3, and that's going to be the guy. One of them is like up here somewhere. Yeah, this camera needs some work. It's way too slow. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. I'm not sure what determines how slow or fast it is. One more. You need to be faster. And that leaves one last worker. And that should be it. So now we don't have to worry about these, like, these... what were these guys even? Spedians. We don't need to care about them. Because we have so many warriors here. Okay, one of them is being turned into a guardian. This guy. Be faster! And that should win me this level. Okay, and we won. Okay, so we have an epic cutscene of our guardians fighting against something. Alright, I need to click. Epic! Okay, what is going to happen? Nothing. Okay, fine, but at least that unlocks the next level. Let's see what this level is all about, and then we're going to switch to another game. Ooh. Okay. So we unlocked a new level, but I'm not going to play this because the last level took 1.5 hours. So I'm just going to quit to the main menu, and then we can start figuring out what the next game will be. So I wanted to show you Kaiseria, so we are probably going to play that game next. Hopefully you enjoyed the memes. I did. I think this is an enjoyable game. It's not really all that much like a god game. It does have some god elements. I wouldn't go as far as to say that this is like a god game, because all of your like god powers are basically just some like buffs or some small attacks like that. It's not you can't do epic stuff, which is what usually defines a god game. It's not a bad game. Okay, and I'm also going to send this screenshot. Enjoying this game. Look at my epic colony. And I'm going to upload that. It actually shows up as black. Okay, fine. So, I think it's time to switch to another game. So the next game on the list is Caesarea. So let me see. Oh yeah, this loads up just fine. Save. And there we go. This game most certainly isn't found in Twitch, the Twitch game database, so I'm not going to even bother. But anyway, so this was released like, was it yesterday even? I think it was yesterday. But anyway, what they did was they shipped this game with some nasty stuff, basically copyrighted assets from the base game, the Caesar 3, and I called them out for it. They replaced the one piece of music that was copyrighted material from the other game. And like I said, this is actually open source, but that also reveals another problem. So this game uses the Steam integration, the Steam SDK, I think, is the thing. Anyway, but that's because this is open source software and it's free and open source software. So I think this is GPL. They aren't really supposed to put the Steam integration stuff into their game, so it's still a bit iffy. They haven't really planned ahead too much in this game, but I'll show it to you anyway because you deserve to know. So let's create a new governor and then we can start. It's also very early access at the moment, so there are some missing things. And we should also switch to nothing, so we can actually see what we are doing. So the basic idea in Caesar 3 was to build your own Roman city. And that's the thing we do here as well. So we need to create some plots of land for our new citizens. And they are going to start arriving soon enough. They're come. And we need to complete various kinds of objectives. Here we need to create a city with 150 people in it, and our immediate goal is to build some houses. So these are just houses. And we also need to build some basic services for them, like prefects and stuff, which is going to protect them against fires. So now someone has set up a tent, a small hovel, and they are going to pay some taxes for well, these guys are not actually going to pay any taxes whatsoever. But it's missing a lot of stuff, so if I go to my, like, advisors, it's not available. A bunch of other stuff is not available as of yet. And there are some missing things, like this fire in your city thing isn't showing all the necessary things, like images, for instance. And now we need to create this prefecture and protect these houses against the fire. Otherwise they are going to be consumed by them. I need that tree away from there. And there are still a lot of things that are actually... for instance, this image here. I believe this is from the original game. They shouldn't have that here. The current soundtrack that's playing is... It's, as far as I know, it's their own stuff, so this current soundtrack is legal stuff. Also, the level design. I'm not sure how copyright applies to level design, but this is exactly the level on the in the original game. I've played Caesar 3 and I know this stuff. I like the idea of like an open source alternative to Caesar 3. Caesar 3 was yeah, and this is obviously not done. Collapsed building title, collapsed building text. So they don't have everything here. Anyway, they have some... Oh yeah, and that's not done either. So now we need to build an engineer's post to prevent these houses from collapsing. Okay. But yeah, I can't recommend this game. It's free on Steam, of course, and you can download it from Bitbucket and stuff. But I can't really, like, truly recommend this game, because it quite simply isn't, like, it's not done, first of all. And second of all, I'm still not sure if this stuff they are using here is legal, because they screwed up once. It's likely that they might have been screwing up even more. The basic idea and the basic gameplay works just fine. I have no, like, trouble with this. Let's build a temple for, like, Venus, for instance. That's good enough for me. Let's build some more houses around here. They can enjoy the temple and all the bells and stuff. But yeah, it's a nice project, but they sort of screwed up when they released the game on Steam. I'm not sure what the Bitbucket build or the SourceForge build, what they include, because they say that this should have its own original art, and I can't say that this stuff is not familiar to me. Of course, there are things like this priest here that don't have like proper textures yet. So, and that's also some buildings. Some buildings are still completely black because they don't have the necessary textures for those buildings. Like the temples and the hovels and the engineer's post, the prefecture, everything like that, they have their own textures for those. And I think the ground textures are also new. But still, I'm not sure, because if you screw up with like copyrights on Steam, it's completely another thing if you screw up with copyrighted material on some random forum. I don't really expect random hobby projects from some random forums to have like everything completely legal, but if you get on Steam, you should know this stuff. I'm still a bit... I'm still hopeful for this project. I really want this project to succeed, and I do want them to create an alternative to Caesar 3, which runs natively on Linux. But sadly, I can't really recommend this game, because I'm still not sure if it's legal. And it seems all the developers, they sort of talk in this broken English, which I'm fine with. Like, I don't speak perfect English, but it still makes me feel a bit worried when they can't properly explain things. Like, when we ask them about the copyrighted assets and stuff, they got their message through, but I'm still not quite sure what they are going to do about this stuff. They replaced the soundtrack. There's still a lot of stuff to do. I think, like, this image here needs to be replaced, I think. And they need to work on a lot of these textures and stuff. So it still sounds a bit shady to me, and I need like 9 more people. I need more houses. Let's build stuff here. And that should get me to the goal. I should maybe build another prefecture somewhere around here. I've also noticed that some stuff is still very broken in this game. Yeah, they said that it was a mod, but it's obviously not a mod. I don't own Caesar 3, and all of this material came from the Steam download. And it's obviously not a mod, because it uses their own engine implementation, unless they stole the engine. And if they did that, then I'm really surprised. But yeah, there's a lot of like shady stuff around this project. Like, I'm not sure how all of this works, because on the Steam forums they said that you need the well, actually, I think what they said on the Steam forums was that you can use the original Caesar 3 assets if you own the game. And if you don't, you sort of... Also, this image, that's copyrighted. I remember this image very well. So, I'm still not really sure about this game. Because quite frankly, I don't think it's professional enough to be on Steam. Though, I'm talking about the platform that currently has all kinds of goat simulators and simulators of other things, like being a rock. So, I guess well, now that I think about it, I think this game is just fine on Steam. Valve doesn't care, so why do I care? Yay, we won! Yeah, I agree. A new engine, that's very good. I totally support like engine re-implementation projects, like OpenMW, for instance. I play Morrowind in OpenMW all the time. That's the only way I play that game. And I love projects like OpenMW, Xorius, and stuff like that. But if you are going to build like an alternative, a free and open source clone of a game, then the assets obviously need to be your own. You can't take them. If you want to, in my opinion, if you want to make an open source like well, like a project like this, you need to from day one you need to decide if you want to have the if you want to use the original assets from the game. So you basically just ship the engine, and then you tell the users to buy the game on GOG or something, and then it can import the assets from that installation to the engine that they have. Or if you want to create a full game where you have all the you create the assets from scratch, you create the engine from scratch, and then you have your full project like Wildlands or Zero AD. Well, Zero AD is not really, it's not a clone project, but Wildlands is a clone project. It's a clone of like Settlers 2, and it's a very good clone. So, in my opinion, if you want to make an open source game, like a game project like this, like OpenMW, like Caesarea, like Xorios, then you need to know what you want to do from day one. I think these guys didn't really know, they just decided that, hey, I'd like to play this game on my platform of choice, and let's build that. Let's use the assets from Caesar 3, because I guess they own the game or something, and then they sort of forgot that they can't include that stuff in like Steam builds. So they started this project that where they replace all the art, but they forgot that they still have some art left over. So, yeah, exactly. And if you build those like engine re-implementation, other projects can take those engines, slap their own data in, and they can create completely new games. And that's exactly what they should do with open source like engines and stuff. That's the proper way of doing that stuff. And they've been thinking about creating engines on the OpenMW engine, because the OpenMW engine is very capable. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Of course, it's still a bit it still has some problems like performance issues, but if they fix those, it's probably going to be a good, even a general purpose engine. Of course, you still need to work around like Morrowind stuff if you want to use that engine, but still. Let's create this thing here. So a wheat farm, that's good. So let's build a couple of those, and let's start figuring out where we want to actually build our city. I guess this is a good central area. We can build like a market here, like that. And let's have some houses around here. And a well here. So now some people should start moving in. And we also need a granary. That can be here, for instance. I need to clear up this forest a bit. Also, it's a bit weird that that doesn't cost anything. Also, isn't this a bit... Yeah, I think this is positioned a bit weird. If they can use the OpenMW to sort of make Oblivion playable, I'd like that. Oblivion was a nice game. Right, so now we need more workers. Yes, that's a thing, but we also need prefectures and engineers posts. Let's clear up this forest here. That way we can build a lot of stuff in here. I think this works. I remember playing this game and I had some good strategies on like designing how the cities work, but I've forgotten everything. Let's build this temple here. So they have all the workforce they need for that stuff, and these are also working. 10 workers, 0 workers, so this is a bit far away, I guess. This thing has all the necessary workers. This looks good. So 650 people need to live in this city. That's a lot of people. Let's build the Senate. I think this is a good place to build the Senate. Excellent, so we unlock the reservoirs and aqueducts. And if I recall correctly, these don't really work. So the aqueducts are actually invisible. So you are still left wondering where you put your aqueducts. So there it is, and now I can build it like here. So where is it? It's like there. So let's build a reservoir here. It needs to be connected. I don't know how to do that because the aqueducts are actually very, very difficult to see. That should be it, but it's not apparently. Need to connect to other reservoir. It should be connected, but it's not. So there's not really anything I can do about that. But what I want to do is I want to create these fountains. Also, these fountains look a bit weird. We're starting to see some shacks. So that's good. This is too far away, so it's not getting any water. So I think I'm going to have to build around here then. To make use of these fountains. Yeah, I think that's good. Have you guys guessed what the next feral port is? The one that says Scorched Earth and it also has the Iron Fist. And we are getting cursed. No. Don't curse me, I will build stuff for you. have all of the temples. I guess we should also create some entertainment for these guys. So we also need to create this actor colony, which can be there, for instance. And let's create some houses. You can live with a well. That's good enough for you. I think I also need more prefectures. We need one there, and we also need an engineer's post right around there. And I think we also need some gardens. Just to clean this place up a bit. I have no idea what they are porting, because I'm very bad at figuring out things like that. Yeah, all of these black buildings, they are just buildings that are lacking textures, as of now. Those guys are walking in through there, so we might as well build a road for them, so that they walk a bit faster. Yeah, that's the one. So, a god is unhappy, I'm not sure which one though. Some say it's going to be a company of heroes, some say it's going to be something different. Unemployment 19%. Who is unemployed? We have buildings like the theater here, completely unmanned. Let's build another market then, I guess. They have 400 wheat there. So how are you? 10 people are working. I guess we can quickly create jobs by building more wheat farms. That building just collapsed. Just as I was building new ones. I guess you need your own engineers posts and stuff. And prefectures. All the things. And I can click at the... Interesting! Also, these guys' names are with the Cyrillic letters. Can't read that. Would be nice if those were with normal letters. I'm sorry all the people who use Cyrillic letters, but I can't read them. I have no idea what they say. If I try to understand, you're going to laugh, because I read them completely wrong. And I'm not really interested in learning them either. People are moving in so slow. 9% damage, 30% fire. I guess we need a new engineer's post. Oh. I understand why that place is not getting any workers. It's not where it's supposed to be. That's why. It's supposed to be there. So do you now get some workers? 8 needed. What's the unemployment at? 7%! That's actually good. Now everything... Okay, I think they got their workers. Yep. So now they are showing place and stuff. And more people are moving in, which is good. Small casa, this is good. Very good, in fact. I guess we could build some more temples. I have to say this game is enjoyable. There's something very interesting about following your city and building stuff like this. I always liked Caesar 3, and this is not too far away from that. It's a bit buggier, and it doesn't have all the textures. But it's not a bad implementation, at least on the gameplay level. This is basically pretty much what Caesar 3 was all about. And this is looking good. These tents are turning into shacks and then into casas, and someone is unhappy again. Doesn't really matter at the moment. But we're still only at like 300. So we definitely need more buildings. A lot more buildings, in fact. Nope. I'm going to clear this area and I'm going to build another reservoir. Fancy words. So that these guys can have access to fountains. Also, we need bathhouses. Obviously, we need more stuff. That can go there. And that's probably going to invite more people in here. And these guys need their own prefectures and engineers' posts. And I guess they also need their own market. Can be there. Everything is looking fine. I'm losing a lot of dinars because I'm not sure. I can't change anything because I can't access the ratings advisor, because none of the advisors actually do anything. I guess some of these people should pay taxes. Yep, some of them do. One house pay tax. That doesn't really tell me anything. And unemployment is at 3%, which is great. Your city needs more workers. Well, that's easily fixed. We just need more people moving in. But I think that's about it for this live stream. We didn't really play that many games on this live stream, but hopefully the ones I played and talked about were interesting enough for you. We're obviously going to have more interesting games once the Feral and Asper ports start to come out the doors. And when the BioShock port comes out, of course. I've seen some... I've noticed that there's some activity going on in the Steam depot for BioShock Infinite, so it might be available to us soon. Trademark. I have no idea who's behind that port, so... But if my gods are unhappy, of course they are. But yeah, if my guesses are right, it's going to be VP. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when that thing ships. But anyway, I think I'm going to save this game. Save city, that's fine. I'm probably going to play this map and see what the third map is all about. But anyway, I think this is plenty of stuff for now, so I'm going to exit to main menu. Oh, the game crashed. Well, that's fine. I was just about to close this live stream anyway. But anyway. Oh, and that's when the Liam... That's when Liam comes around. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Do take a look at Mims. I'm going to, of course, have a full review of it soon. That's going to be next week, probably. I'm trying to do this GOL cast on the newest version of Xenotic first, because I think that's a priority. But you can expect a review of the Mims soon as well. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next live stream or on the next video, depending on which you want to watch first. Anyway, see you guys later.